Hello, welcome to another episode of the GNPS. Mina Gu General Unjiniela. Sitting across me is my next guest, Skyewonderful. Skyewanda, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
This one.
Yapil Janwan.
If we're from the same house, you'd be my just a little bit older sister, not too far though.
Think so?
Yeah, no, I just because I know how old you are.
You know how old I am.
Yeah.
Well, I guess because I've never made it a secret.
There's a question you don't need to worry about. Me asking you how old you are.
Okay. Then I wasn't even gonna lie, Vele, or feel any type of way because I am that age.
Hmm. No, okay, no, because not that with your age, but I always feel like women.
Yeah, I don't
know,
understand why. Especially if it's a guy, and they're like, "Why do you want to know?" Saying it won't keeping the information won't change how old you are.
Yeah,
you are that age whether you say it or not.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't want to ask you those boring questions and ask you who's Skyewanda. You've answered those questions
a lot of times. Mm-hmm.
So that's why, when I was telling you earlier that I'd like this to be a conversation, so I don't have any questions that are prepared. I do have things that I'd like to talk about, but just for interest's sake, if you could sum it up,
okay,
how would you describe Skyewanda?
In my personality or my journey?
Let's mash it up so that you can have freedom to talk about whatever.
Okay. I started singing from a very young age.
Yeah.
I was singing in harmony at the age of 5. So you could say I'm somewhat of a prodigy. It's just that the social media my grandmother was very instrumental in my upbringing in terms of the music. So the whole family so we're the type of family who's whether kuhle or kubi kuyacula. Like we're the perfect example of an African family.
I like how you put that. Why do you regard umculo as like an important aspect for an African family?
Because music is very important to us as Africans in everything that we do, whether kuyakhalwa or kuyajatshulwa, kuyashadiswa. Everything enzakala inomculo phakathi ngaso sonke isikhathi mothatha ubhek nama.
No, I know, man. Like I can even throw in something to back you up. Like something that we don't do. Like we just hold on to one thing. Like angazi noma you are aware ukuthi kudala every household or umuzi had amahubo akulowo muzi, like mangabe when we celebrating kunendlela esihuba ngayo, mangabe when we in mourning kunendlela esihuba, specifically just like Kai.
Umbuso Khoza actually told me a little bit about that. It's unamahuba kamkhize, unamahuba yabo nje. He was trying to break it down, but we didn't have enough time. So ngiyayizwa lento esho ngiyazi, I've heard of it. So yeah, my dad wasn't around predominantly, and then he passed away in 1999.
Yeah.
I went to Julim Laz.
Oh.
I think they were mugging him or something. Obviously, I wasn't there.
Ouch.
And
for me, that's rare. Like I hardly meet people where as normal it's me who automatically assumes what if someone is like Baba Amwatuchu, I suddenly link it to either politics or.
Because that's common. It's uncommon for a person who's being mugged to be shot. Like Namankaze.
Wow. How old were you?
It's a rare occasion. I was 13.
Sure.
Early high school.
And how did that affect you?
That sucked, you know.
Yeah.
He was in hospital for 1 year and 6 months. And all the time, Mr. Spedlela, you keep hoping it's okay. My Mr. Spedlela, because now he's probably seen the importance of life, he's going to try and forge some sort of relationship. He's going to try and be there more. And be like, oh, Concha, that's my dad, you know. And then he didn't make it scam.
Yeah.
So that really sucked. You know, Kalela, I was Utsuzoti. Yin kahle Kalela because you don't have any fond memories. It's my daddy did this for me. The only thing I remember, and I'm not saying that's the only thing he did, because Mama said like he did do a lot of good things. It's just that to see that. I remember he would call us over with my other sisters.
Don't worry. You can get it. I think one of the cameras went down. For some reason. But yeah, you can carry on talking. So.
Yeah, yeah. So what he would do is Mrs. Hamba, abo plastic osqed. Wayebathenga nje bebe khona. Afake for each person, afake amakheke, usweetie nemali. So njalo Christmas must go to that's like your goodie bag. You know. So yeah, that was cool. Those
so
are my fun
like you mean like on holidays, December holidays, you shoot to Vagashela?
No, just on Christmas Day.
Oh, okay.
Because that's like looking a lot.
Okay.
So there was no Vagash was happening over
like you gone. Oh shit. Like you know, like my childhood memory about Tubab. I didn't grow up living with him. I just lived with my mom and basically my mom's family. In Tengikumula is that he gave me 80 rands. Like 80
rand?
Yeah, 80 rand. I was 11.
That's a lot of money when you were 11. Dang. That is a lot of money.
No, and the sad part is that he had actually promised that like, he's now gonna pay school fees, like he's gonna constantly deposit to my mom. And like, because, you know, like you believe that and you're like,
yeah,
okay.
of course.
But then like, as I grew older, like because my mom was very transparent with me when it came to my father. Not that he wanted to villainize him, but just know the person that he is. So, and that went on. So there was no contact whatsoever. Like when I was older, I went to him. He's still alive, by the way.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I went to him and I visited him to see him, and he was still telling me about the same story that he was telling me when I was 11. Like, yo, dude, like that's unnecessary.
Do you not see?
You know, like I'm not here for that. Like I'm here for something that's going forward.
Why were you there?
No, to create a relationship. You know, initiate a relationship type of thing. So, like, most people, like, most fathers, like, obviously, if it's our lingan. So, like, I know some people, like, tend to judge their fathers because of reasons unbeknown to them or whatever. But, like, it's just, like, that small effort, and also understand that this is a human being. Like, you know.
No, that's what I always say.
Yeah.
I'm about to sneeze.
Don't worry. It's a podcast. We can cut that out.
I think aircon.
If you aircon one day. Yeah? Oh no. We could hear it if it was on. But however, it is cold, yeah. Take your time.
Okay, so
Marcos.
What I always say was he went through his journey. He didn't know his dad.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to be a father. Not that that's an excuse, but not everyone has that emotional intelligence to not be governed by what happened to them in terms of what type of a parents they are. Do you know what I mean? My mom is a brilliant mother. She worked a lot. Sometimes she wouldn't have time because she wanted to do the best for us. So that means she was out working.
Yeah.
And I respect that and I commend that. But it did leave some sort of gaps where we wished she was home more. I don't know, Mina. I gravitate more to a simple life. So now I don't want my daughter to be in a position where she's saying, I wish mommy was home more. I wouldn't think it's sure. So not having a father doesn't mean Uzi, you'll be a good or a bad father. It's all up to your emotional intelligence, which doesn't make you a good or a bad person. It's just in your genetic makeup, I guess, if I could put it that way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I forgive my dad. It took me a while to even appreciate the importance of forgiveness and how it helps you to live a prosperous life. Uma ungabambile izinto, when the things that affect you zingasona isixuku kuwena ziwumthwalo. So the power of forgiveness has worked for me. And I think into ayingicasula kakhulu ukuthi ngimthanda so much, you know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Take your time.
I've never actually spoken about this. I'm okay.
Wandile, elongilandela like temp.
Oh, damn it, man.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And after all these years, I still wish he was here.
Yeah.
Just to see, like, what's happening now. And how hard I've worked.
How far you've come.
I know he'd be proud. I think most of the time I don't even care that he wasn't there. I just want him here now. Damn it, man.
Nah, I feel you, Sky. I feel you. Like, I'll tell you like a story that I always tell here. Is that like about me, I grew up not knowing the pain of losing someone, like until I was 21. Like losing someone that's very, very dear to you, which was my grandmother. That's who I grew up living with. And like at that point, like I was still a child, like I didn't have purpose even in life, like, but ironically university. But like my life was just like not going anywhere. Like now just living. Exactly. And now today, like the responsibility that I've been able to take upon myself and be able to, own it. Like I wish they could see that person. Like I'm at a point where now even my mom is gone. Nomkhulu now is gone. Like those are the icons in my life.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh my God, this has never happened before.
Nah, it's okay. Like I told you, it's not an interview. It's a conversation between two human beings. And it's not a.
No, always going to be black and white. So the makeup run,
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So
Sharp.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Unless if you wanna.
It's fine.
You can look this way to the left.
No, it's fine. Okay. This ngeke vele ngaphansi kwetafula.
No, it's only from the table and up.
Onje bengithini.
We can pick it up from. No, don't worry. I'll lead the conversation astray, if that's okay with you.
No, it's fine. I won't break down. I will just talk.
Yeah, we can go back. Okay, I think you were saying, Uti, you were kind of mad that he's gone
because I loved him.
Yeah.
He's my dad. He's my father.
Mm.
He's the other part that brought me onto earth, and I wanted him to see me. I know my mother's proud, and I appreciate that. I just somehow I wish he was here. You know, I wish he would see his little girl, you know, growing up, and zonke lezinto ezenzakalayo manje, and seeing my talents get me somewhere. Yabo. I think I would have appreciated him seeing that. I've got this picture of how he'd be smiling with pride.
Who says it's not?
Who says he's not? Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
He probably
like,
is.
Why should that be the option that we go for? Like, you know, people like it's empilweni as a child. Like, you come in as a child and you get shown the way, you get told how to do things. But like, for me, becoming an adult, like, one thing I realized is that you, as an adult, you need to find your own way to define this thing that we call life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's no generic model. Yeah, boy. I think the only common thing that we should all live by is living.
Yeah.
Just live.
Yeah,
you know?
like you touched on forgiveness earlier, and you know, like that's the one thing that I feel like it holds almost all of us back.
True.
And like for me, like I learned that weirdly, obviously, it is through like living with my mom. My mom was like she was the sweetest person, but she could also become like
my extreme.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like and understanding her like needed forgiveness from me, because like obviously growing up, everything that I did wrong to my mom or that my mom find that I did wrong, obviously it's a hiding.
Yeah.
So like at certain times, like I would think, did she really give birth to me? Or did she find me on the side, or did somebody give me to her? But like as I grew older and I looked at the person that I become, and I was like, now I understand. Like, you know, as much as I hated the beatings, but like I appreciate them, because there's certain things that I wouldn't do because my mom.
That even when she's not there, she's still in your head.
Yeah.
You know, I think nakhona futhi indaba yokushawa, for some people it works, for some people it doesn't. And some parents do it and some parents don't.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure where I stand with my son, because now that's what I knew. I'm shy.
Yeah.
Ekanga.
Yeah.
I'm shy. Ekanga. You know, ekangile. But I mean, obviously not more than his sister. His sister's worse. And it just baffles me.
I think it's the same with me and my little sister.
Is it? Yo, I let ukangile. Wema. Yazi ukhuze ngize ngisikhoda mfethu. Kanti wena lokuthula uzokuletha nini ngempela? You know. And then she's like, "Oops, sorry."
Wait, didn't you do the same to your mom? Because maybe mhlambi kama yakho le.
No. No, mina hluphe sengimdala.
It's phases. Probably not, because she's giving it early. Later on,
But my mom always says ukuthi ngangahluphi that much. Like mina ngiphaphele, but I wasn't naughty. Into engangenza nje, there was a point where kusho ngangithenga udoli yabo. Uma wena usinike imali lapha sinike allowance yenyanga. and I always used to find bargains. Yeah, when this one time I think $4. I think they're like $250 water at the time.
Yeah.
So now, you know. So now I'm thinking, what's the nearest thing that ngayithatha nje ngibenzele ingubo? Kanti ngizosika uniform yasemsebenzini yakhe.
No,
I did.
Not even the curtains.
God, went straight for uniform because it was a nice print. You know, it was a very nice print. You know.
Nah, you were asking for it.
And the thing is, while I was doing it, I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm gonna get it. I was thinking, yes.
You think mommy's gonna be proud.
You know?
She's
gonna say, how
Yeah? Okay, it's fine. There's an SSD lapha is coming some. Listen. Offload. Yeah, no. The other side. No. La ngaphakathi one deal. La kungena khona laptop. Yes. Yeah. No, we can carry on.
Are you guys like gym buddies?
No. I actually went to varsity with him. I met him first year. Yeah, nice. And we've been friends since then.
Oh, that's cool. How old are you?
I am 31 years old.
You're not too far.
Yeah.
Just
it feels weird saying that. Like,
why?
No, because I'm going 1990. I'm used to 1990 and now 1990. You say over 30. It's like time has flew.
So
time just flew away.
You know.
And
but
like,
I mean,
I'm shadi, bruh. Like,
is there a reason why?
I'm now muzi.
Because you live here.
And not that I'm not from here.
Where are you from?
I'm from England. So, for me right now, it doesn't make sense just buying a house here. You know, SSD, external hard drive, lengane one deal, bro. Then uzofaka la and then upload the footage let to say shoot. Yeah, and then when some offload deliver say delete. Yo, wow. One day we are not waiting for this on my computer. What then I'm trying to pay. So yeah, I'm from Engwood, and obviously angithandi impela sedolobheni ngifuna
so the intention is uphelele eplazini.
Yeah, like ngibona nje ngiphile eplazini nginemfuyo ngivuka ekseni ngihambe ngengadini noma etsimini tend to the cattle whatever fix the fence type of thing.
Nice.
That's my life. This thing I like developing is too much. True. Like, and it's you have to keep looking over your shoulder.
Joburg is worse.
Oh.
I tried Joburg.
And how was it?
I came back.
What's the worst thing you saw when you were, or that happened?
I didn't see enough. Oh, this is the worst. But I already know angifundi andao. It's cold, not just the weather, but even abantu bakhona. Lapha ngathi ungangena uphume. Ungahlali. Yo angeke.
Same here. Like when abantu they so fake.
And the thing is,
I'm sorry, but good. Especially like in the suburban areas, like, woo, it's too much.
It's too much.
And like elokshi in Nakona, there's too much of ngutleva. If you're not from here, type of thing. Like,
I can't draining.
I can't just keep worrying. See here, it's not that bad because they are genuine people.
Yeah. They are genuine people, but in indaba yokuthi nje jobuchaza nawe imfuyo amasimu, tending to that, organic living. That to me makes sense.
When everything that you're doing is at a point where financially you're like, Ngimnandi, I can live anywhere I want. Or where do you see yourself?
Angayibon leyo ndawo,
Mm.
but I know it's the same thing that you just said. That is my ultimate goal. I got a plot in Nanda.
Yeah.
It's quite big. I'm not sure how
Like-
big it because angakayiqali.
Okay.
So the intention there is to grow herbs, specifically for yoni steaming. But I also want to do.
What's yoni steaming?
Oh,
I don't know.
okay. Simple terms. Yoni is the coochie, and there are specific herbs that you use to steam.
Come again.
So you put them.
What delay?
You put the herbs in a little bucket, namazi, then you sit on it.
So that's for female.
Yes.
Only women.
Yes.
And what are the benefits of yoni steaming?
Qeda period pains.
Okay. That's dope.
Ngakwenzela ngizokusendela i-list WhatsApp.
No, but no. I'm also helping you get clients. Yeah.
No, there's no harm in knowing. It's just knowledge.
No. It's just that it's new to me. Like I didn't know about it.
Yeah, it's growing now. More and more people are doing it.
Okay.
You've got namely they've got calendula.
Okay.
But it's just it interested me to a point where I got the plots so I can do that.
So you also yoni steaming, yes?
I haven't tried it, but my sister has.
Okay. And what's the feedback?
The reason why I haven't tried it is ngisahlala ekhaya. But I am moving out month end.
Oh
so
shit!
I
You
will
got your
try
own
it.
place.
Yeah.
Shut up! Housewarming vibes. Yeah.
Ngizokuchela.
Am I in the invite?
Ngizokuchela.
Okay.
Ngizokubiza ngoba wena ngizokubiza.
Oh, okay.
Though bengahlelanga but sengizoyenza.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah, so those are the things I want to do. Lapha endlini ekhaya la sihlala khona ngizoqale like a small vegetable garden, lettuce, green pepper, rosemary. And then my mom's got flowers, roses, different types of roses,
Yeah.
and just imbali nje ngizokukhombisa on my phone.
Oh shit, that's dope, Sky.
And then I've also been just reading up and watching stuff about agriculture. It's just that now that we're talking about it, amagama seyangibalekela. But there's a lot of interesting things that one can do, and I was watching this program, but see, the best way to protect the soil from erosion is to mawutshalile fanele ube nelwane as well.
Yeah.
And to not put some pesticides and whatever chemicals.
My girlfriend actually has a backyard garden. Yeah, she then started selling chicken. So then she'd take the shit from the chicken and then throw it in the garden.
Because that's how it works.
Yeah.
But to make the soil more fertile, you can even go as far as taking waste from restaurants and making it compost ngawo, and then just use that. That's why we're recycling, because it works better. So those are the things that I want to do as well.
Shit. So are you still gonna be able to do the same garden at your new place? No matter
bigger.
It's even bigger. Oh, you're moving to the plots of land?
No. Oh, I thought you meant where I live. I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay.
It's not incane leya ndawo.
No.
Incane igceke incanyana nje. So nakhona ngizohlala mhlambe for like 2-3 years before I officially move kaNgcolosi.
No. Yeah, just like I recently found out that you once entered the Idols.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that I'll tell you why. Because I'm not a fan of Idols.
Okay, that makes
but
sense.
But I know the show exists. I'm not oblivious to that. But it was interesting, Uti, that you ended up not being able to follow through on that. Okay, I know why you didn't follow through on that. But like, what lesson did that situation teach you? If you could sum it up. If you don't know what happened, like go look at other Skyewanda interviews. Go watch them as well.
Because we are not gonna get into it.
Ngeke siyiphinde. But like,
Lesson?
I'm interested to know, like, let's say, the major lesson that you can pick from that.
That life is unfair sometimes.
Yeah.
Life's a bitch. It is. And guys, maybe it'll dawn on me ngelinye ilanga ukuthi exactly what the lesson was. But I just got the sense that you're not gonna always get what you want.
True. And you know what else I learned when you were talking, the interview I watched you talk about that, is that idols is not really about the most talented person.
No. No.
Like when you said it, only then it clicked. It's like, oh, okay, that's why these people never have like a longevity.
It's not about the talents in Uchele because manje kuzobe ngathi ngibakhuluma kabi. But it's
No, but like, I mean, we can. The facts are there. Like, which idol artist,
then
like,
we are born with, oh snap. I remember when they were breaking down Uti. Okay, so we'll talk about kanjalo. I remember people that I thought were very talented not making it. It's like, but how?
We've seen people that we saw from the beginning, like that's a winner,
bro,
but they
and
end up
then,
not winning.
And the thing that baffles me kakhulu is if you are making pop idols, pop stars, which means popular music, whatever that's trending ngaleso sikhathi angani.
Yeah.
There are so many producers that are making it. There are so many people you can pair up a talent with to get them there. Kodwa abakwenzi lokho.
So true.
Abakwenzi lokho.
They make sure that's the one thing that doesn't happen.
Mesebenzani ingoma that was supposed to sell like in England or something. Bekhiphe la. Sithi ngoba
Obviously no one.
Izodlalwa phi? You know? So I think kodwa manje it's getting better. Because also I'm hearing a few producer friends of mine and songwriters saying, oh, we're writing for idols. I was like, oh, okay. That's nice. But why did it take them so long?
But then I guess maybe that has to do with about proverb coming into the play, so to say.
Yeah, but he's been there.
Yeah, but like, I mean, he can be there, but how much voice
influence do you have? Okay, I just dropped my ring.
You know,
that's fine. So lapayana, I always say to people, if you don't make it lapayana, ungaphatheki. It's not for everyone.
It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world.
But one thing I can give them credit, they know how to recognize. They make sure they bring in the talented people so that they can bring in the audience, obviously.
Yeah.
Slowly.
They do that.
Whip them out.
I mean, baningi abantu that have star quality, abangaphumanga number one, that were discouraged by that and then bayeka totally. Baningi abantu ababe ne star quality, or bagrunywa, and we were conditioned to think ukuthi that's the person, but didn't go further having won.
Like, there's one thing I still fail to do. Like, I feel like I cannot bracket you to like a type of singer. Like, as far as your vocal abilities, like I feel like nothing is impossible for you. Like, cause if you look back at the music that has you on it, like, it's a variety.
I think Uma would say nothing is impossible is a tall order, but we can just say
no, but like,
variety.
have you met a song? Has anybody come to you like, here's a song, Skyewanda, and you're like, shit, nah, I can't do anything on this.
No, no. No, that hasn't. Right. No, but that doesn't mean ukuthi ayikho into engangihlula.
No, but like, have you haven't like, even when we bring in producers who will ask you to sing in a certain type of way, like how you did on If4Ev, you know, that's different
Yeah.
to what you normally do, but you still execute it.
And that was very interesting, you know, and I really enjoyed myself. Like I always say, it wasn't even longer than an hour that we were together. But I learned so much, you know. Kwafika, we chilled, making jokes, but when we started working, but I learned so much from Umondli.
Yeah.
And just that experience, yangenza nami ngaba ne-confidence ukuthi
Anything.
you know.
Give me anything.
Especially when I heard, because while we were recording, I wasn't sure. But he's asking me to do this, and I'm like, is this even gonna work? You know? Yabona ukuthi umuntu into mawuyizwa yenziwa omunye umuntu uyihleke.
Yeah.
Masuyenza wena, and then it's like, you know, it shocked me. But when Ukotini sent me the final draft, I was like, hold on now.
Which one? Which one is this one?
So yeah, that was very interesting.
Yeah.
And I would do it all over again.
I'm just like curious to hear like what you got packed in your upcoming album.
I can't wait.
Like,
I can't wait to get it out. Like I want people
tell
to
me you
hear
got
it
songs
now.
on your phone right now that we can listen to after this.
Yeah, we can bump. I've got the whole thing.
Yeah, the finesse, yes. I just finessed it.
We can bump the whole thing. I don't mind.
Yeah. Tell us about it. What's the title?
It's called 86. Specifically 1986, because that's when I was born. And born for this, you know. Basically, that's what it means.
That's what it means.
Yeah. And obviously, there are other meanings to the number 86. Like it also means that your angels are watching over you and they are bringing forth prosperity. Yeah, well, and peace emdenin. Yeah, that's what it means. I looked it up. So I was like, okay, I'm willing to, you know, absorb this meaning as well, because obviously those are the things I want. And 1986, I'm an artist like South Africa, black artists specifically were not allowed to perform. They were sanctioned. I'm not sure why. But I'm still going to read more about it.
I think maybe it must have had to do with the uprising.
Of course.
Because maybe Mhlambe they were fearing they would push the political agenda.
Of course. Otherwise, why would they be sanctioned?
Yeah. And don't you feel like right now artists are sanctioned?
Yes. So are we not where we were 35 years ago?
And what society without music and
Fate.
and
So
other
I'm
artists?
saying I am born for this. I am going to do it. Hell or high water, no matter what the circumstances. They don't want to put us on stages, we'll do it through the internet. They don't want to have big concerts, we'll do up close and personals. Whatever that they try to block, we'll find a way through.
So when are you on board with the get vaccinated so we can get the shows on back? no, my in two minds. No, you don't want to talk about the vaccine.
I haven't been vaccinated.
Yeah.
That's as far as I'm gonna go.
Fear or
Yeah. Ngasaba.
yes, sir.
Ngenje ngiziqambela amanga mfethu. Ngasaba. I guys noma not vaccinating is gonna keep me alive, or
It's
vaccinating.
gonna keep you away from the man. That's what it's gonna do. I
Didn't
mean,
they say something about herd immunity?
no, yeah, they did. But like, I mean, think about it. Like, you about to drop a project, dog. Like, imagine Ramaphosa says, okay, level 1 type of thing, and you can have outdoor events, massive crowds, provided everyone is vaccinated. Because that's where we headed.
Then I have a problem financially.
Or Noma, you're gonna host unvaccinated show. Super
Yeah.
spreaders.
They're gonna kill me if I do that.
Mm,
They're
mm.
gonna find a way to end my life if I do that.
But dude, like your daughter, what grade is she doing?
She's 4.
She's 4.
Yeah, 4 years old.
And
Umfana seqedile
Seqedile
isikole.
isikole. He's probably headed to varsity.
That's the plan.
Yeah, and now for a booking agent Skyewanda bakudinga
Hey, lalelani lana, angikho ready. Phela into engizoyisho ngiyekeni-ke ngibulaleni-ke angikho ready ukujova. Xoxa ngibone ukuthi I know you're vaccinated.
No, I'm not.
And you're here?
It's a choice.
And they allow it?
It's a choice. Like the president did say it was a choice.
So why wouldn't they? Why would no?
No, it's for me. I'm not. It's not that I'm saying I am gonna get vaccinated.
Are you?
Yeah.
When?
Give me a reason. I'm waiting for a reason.
That's me.
When I just gave you a reason.
I'm a man.
I'm serious, dude. Like imagine.
And already Utira has said we FDR.
That's cause Vele. See, we're at this point now. We are now December. That's when things are happening. And it's hopefully country. It's inevitable. You know, so you can't keep yourself out of. Either way, like this is how I look at it, ne? I mean, like, ICU, ne? So I'm quite. It'll sound taboo saying this, but I'm accustomed to death. Not by choice, I'm conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
But through that, I'm able to look at death from another angle.
Mm-hmm.
That one thing I've seen is that it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Because it's a pediatric ICU. So ICU ain't gone.
Oh,
so
my.
I see kids that have just been born, never spoke to anyone, never said anything mean to anyone.
Never did anyone wrong.
Exactly. But, that's
how do you deal with that?
That's their life. Like, it's...
Yo, I could never.
I don't know.
You find a way.
Find a way. Like, you have to think about the next patient. So you can't
attach.
Yeah, you can't be attached. Either way, with death, I feel like that's how it should be.
You shouldn't attach.
You shouldn't be attached to the dead. Like, because if you are attached, then every time, it's not that you're not going to think about it. You will think about it because you experienced it. So you don't want you don't want that turning into a trigger. So the best way is just accept it.
But now, I think most people feel Uti, them accepting it, yenzi value yomuntu yehle.
Umuntu is not special than any other tree out there.
But we for a very long time,
we're wrong. Okay, according to me, correction. For me, I feel like we're wrong to place a human life above everything that's around us. Like, everything is important.
Yeah.
Your life is important, just like the banana that's growing.
You know what I always have a problem with is why mangabe, especially kuthina abantu abamnyama be kushoniwe. So you're not supposed to buka TV. Faneke kucinywe yonke into. Faneke we must create misery in this house when there's already a miserable situation.
I'll tell you the idea behind that.
Okay.
It was so that you can accept, because you don't want that process of, reality, like being faced with the reality of just what just happened.
I think
the ideology was behind. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. The ideology was behind that, but like, I feel like now we're at a point. See, like I said earlier, like there's conversations that we need to have, but we're not having them. Like issue around death, like accepting death. Like, obviously, if you don't, like I said earlier, if I had an experience, I didn't know how that feeling feels like. But death shouldn't be something that's made to be like, it's so foreign and we should fear it. And I'm not saying we should at least respect it, but approaching death with fear is like, it may be limiting in such a sense that here you are, you are alive. And obviously, this is the life that we're in. This is the reality that we're in. And if this reality, in order for you to progress to the next level or to the next day, requires you to be vaccinated, unfortunately, sorry. You will.
What the hell is the sorry about? Because you don't mean it.
It's so that you can find comfort. You have to take the jab. I'm not convincing you to take the jab. I'm just like just be practical. Be practical. Like otherwise, then finding you have to be content with not doing, performing the music that you made. You can just make it and put it online. People listen to it. Then you record your little session somewhere and post it online, and be content with that. Otherwise, if you still want the other part of it, then just do what.
How much are they paying you?
Nothing. No one's paying me anything. I told you I'm not vaccinated.
So this why is why advocates Yom Chovo?
This is an anti-vaxxer.
Who has intentions?
No. Like I said, for me, I feel like I need a reason. Like for me, everything that happens in my life, I have to have a reason for it. And obviously, to take a vaccine, like I hardly even go for flu shots. Like before that, like meaning I've
never gone for a flu shot.
I just understand that if I take care of my body through exercise and obviously watching what I eat whenever I can, it's all right.
What's your blood type?
Oh.
You don't have much to worry about.
No, it really doesn't have anything to do. Like I feel like that's also like it's
a misconception.
Exactly. It works to a certain extent.
Is it?
Yeah. Like you could still be blood type O and still have the other things that happen to you, even though to Azen's sake.
It's just that when they happen, they happen hard.
Yeah. The most important thing is the immune system. Like, so if
taking care of that.
Yes. So most people especially the people that say they don't want to take the vaccine, it's the people that need the vaccine because there's not I'm not saying you. I'm just saying.
I feel like now this is getting personal. I feel like you're getting personal right now.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about the people that I know. Like you have somebody that has. Probably you live. I know that you're living a sedentary lifestyle. Like you're not even like. I can on a daily basis. Like at least like. You have something that you're doing with your life, like a keep up busy, up and down. It needs you to move, type of thing. Like there's someone who doesn't have that. Like they're just relaxing. That person, immune system, most likely it's not that great. So you possibly need the jab. Take the jab. That's how we get herd immunity. But again, it's what ifs. And now is another question. Like imagine if. Like right now, South African artists are getting bookings in Europe. Skyewanda, grace us with your presence. What festival?
Ngizokutshela masengijovile. Kodwa
njengamanje
anginojovi.
Make it a decision, then a last resort option.
But it won't be a last resort.
Yeah?
I'm just saying, no,
I'm just saying, make it a choice. Like, choose. Like, I say, okay, I'm going to get vaccinated. But in any case...
Maybe tomorrow morning I'll make a decision. But right now, I'm just like...
Because I'm serious. I feel like Upper Miyako is what she's at.
Really?
Yeah, like I was listening to Ikukulam as well. Beautiful track.
Thank you.
I also appreciate the production.
Sakile Mangale.
Shout out to Saki.
Shout out. He's brilliant.
He did the things there. Bringing in the lock drum as well.
I appreciate that. That yabonje umuntu olalela that far and then just
and it's ravey. It's not your typical pop. Like
somehow we managed to mix international and South African sound in one.
Yes, absolutely. You can play it on an international festival, like
Uh-huh.
that's why I'm bringing in these elements.
Oh, you're speaking it into my future. Gizojova. Jeez. Oh my God. Yo. How am I Gizojova? Haibo. Nah, whatever. Whatever. Gizojova, Fete.
So, like, other than that sound, like, which other elements of Skyewanda can we expect from?
The one thing you won't get is me rapping.
Why though? No, not that I want you. I'm just curious.
Angazi now.
I heard you
Good.
rap on it's somebody's song.
Beast. Rock bottom.
No, recently, like 2018ish. Oh my God, let me look. Is pants. No, on the side. Ngapha. Ayi director wami athi ngibheke neliculo leni.
Was it only? No. He only was Mark born.
I'll tell you just now. Skyewanda.
I never rapped after rock bottom.
You've never. Come on, dude. Like, there's a song that
Where did I rap after rock bottom? I didn't.
you featured on that song. But oh yeah, it is. My bad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it is only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is only with Uzak.
Oh, yeah. That was actually my song.
It's your song.
I don't. That's just between me, you and I.
Okay.
But because konje wenzakalani size sithi kazayo angisazi, but that was actually meant to
But
be
there's
my
nothing wrong with
song.
that. Like, that happens between artists. Like, we
So
make it.
savumelana naye, it's okay. Let's just release it as yours.
Mm.
That was fun also.
In that, like, so if somebody calls you up and say, Skyewanda, I want you to rap on this, or rap and sing on this, you ain't up
If
for
it's
that?
unless it's Jay-Z, I'm not doing it. It is what it is.
That's the answer doesn't get louder than that.
I'm not interested.
Mm,
I'm not interested in rapping. Hi,
know.
Gabi.
No, like, it would actually. I feel like it would be a waste.
In what way?
No, like, what's it? I mean, I appreciate your voice. So, like, if I were to choose, not that I don't like your rapping is impeccable. There's a lot of rappers out here who could learn a thing or two, if not 3, maybe 5
Flattery will get you everywhere.
from you. So, like, yeah, I prefer.
I think, rapping was a phase. You know, it served its purpose. And Yami, I was able to use the outlet
Yeah.
for all the emotions that I was bottling up, and confidence boost. The streets knew my name. Sharp.
Hey, you've been out here though. Eh?
Yeah.
Wow. Longevity. Like, but how do you keep doing this? Like, I mean, even having had so many setbacks on your way, and you still
I don't
championed
know.
your way to this point.
I don't know. But here we
Unenkani.
are. Yeah. Ginenkani. I love music. I love music. I want people to hear what I have to say musically. I want to share my talent with people. Maybe that's why I'm still here. Because akagafi logo. The burning is still there. In fact, now more alive than ever.
Yeah.
So I'll probably do this until.
Until. Who did you work with other than Usanen?
Sakil and
Sakil.
X-Wise.
Just those two.
And then I'm a feature. I only have 2. Uzagwe no Beast. But they're in one song.
so nje one feature.
Yeah. One song in my feature.
So then how many tracks?
8.
8. And then the rest is just.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Like,
So what 86 is about in terms of the product, I speak a lot about love, finding love, losing love. I also did a song that was written by my late grandmother.
You're lying.
I kid you not.
How do you pull that off?
When she first wrote the song, so my grandmother, my palingoma, what she would do is, apale, and then she'd call me and say, you sing this part, and I'll sing this part, before she teaches it to the rest of the family. So I like me, because she also knew I loved doing that. I enjoyed doing that. So by the time I said, naingomentsha, because vele ngithi ekhaya kuyaculwa sicula emngcwabeni emshadweni yonke into nje yabo. And so yeah, especially there's a bridge towards the end.
Yeah.
That's when she wrote it, the harmonies weren't exactly the way that they are now. So I just put in my own spicing
Twisting.
It's a very personal song. I had fun doing that as well. And then there's a bit of activism. There's a song called Imaliam, which is basically to start a conversation for women to not be afraid to start or to delve in avenues that generate them an income. Because kuyabheda ukuthi ube umuntu wesifazane olindele umuntu wesilisa ukuthi akwenzele yonke into. Mhlambe mangithi kuyabheda ngikubeka kabi. If kuukuthi nina nobabili nivumelene ngaloko ukuthi okay, this is the way we're going to live. I'm the man, I go out and get the bacon. You are the woman, usekhaya, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, because nago logo, it's not easy. Kuyispan nago. If as a person that's what you want to do and you're okay with it, I would say you're with this man because he's taking care of you. Sorry, then that's fine. But if you are in a relationship with umuntu onemali purely because unemali and uyakunakekela, mawuphuma kule relationship uzoba senkingeni, that's wrong.
No, let me not go into.
That's my opinion.
No, like you've said enough, and I don't want to distort that. Like, but yeah,
I feel like
I absolutely feel you.
So
I can only look forward to the music.
No, the song talks about that. The clothes on my back, the shoes on my feet. I got my hair and my nails did. That's just the basics. Obviously, there's so much more you can do in You're buying houses.
You know, like I feel like that's one way to reforming the black family. You know, like I feel like imali determines a lot of relationship statuses.
Yeah.
Whereas it shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't be the case. Like, and that's why, like, you know, the black family, it's already, there's so much pressure around it in terms of, like, you know, retaining unity and all those kind of things. So imali just takes it to another level. So I appreciate you for, you know, bringing that into the music, because that's like, for me, I feel like one way that I learned some of the most important lessons in my life is through music. You know, because someone, when an artist writes a song, it could be of a certain experience that they experience, and it's almost similar to what you're experiencing as well. And that's how obviously you find the lessons through that point of relation. So I appreciate you for doing that. And I hopefully the message gets to the right people.
And that they are motivated. Yeah, well, because there's so much that earning a living does for a person. And I've seen so many relationships fail because the guy ends up taking strain. I'm doing so many things for this person. And even though baby, I'll do this for you, I'll take care of you. And then when it does, the guy kills himself, the guy ghosts you, goes MIA, and then you're left now. Kunama bills now, so one. But when the guy suddenly kanjalo, then usenkingeni. Yabo. And like I feel that even noma housewife, get involved mhlampe esikoleni seyingane. Akube khona something that'll keep ingqondo yakho working. Yabo, because I truly believe everybody on this earth is here for a reason. Not just to have kids, not just to stay in clean and take care of the house. Maybe it's not at the office, but there are other things that you can do existence yakho la emhlabeni that isn't just beneficial to your family.
Yeah. Absolutely. Other than that, any other messages we can expect from 86?
No, it's just that.
And then obviously it's the heartwarming stuff.
Yeah, the heartwarming stuff. Actually, there's not enough heartwarming stuff.
And what are there any videos that you've shot for any of the joints on the project?
We just did Ikukulami recently, and then we're going to shoot for the single that I'm releasing on 23, which is called Survive.
Is it also on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And ideally, I wanted to shoot for all the songs, but yeah, so and he's not funding the project. So
yeah, well, and ayikho ngisho nethenda PPE
mhlawumbe. So siyayisebenzela nje noLerato. We have this partnership, and yeah. But I really am confident about what we've done.
No, I mean I'm fully behind what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
I feel like it's the right push. It's definitely the right push. By the way, shout out to Maze from Maze Mag. Mercedes from Maze Mag for hooking this
for
up.
Making this happen.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for her,
like
I'd still be like, she has like finding to Skyewanda. I actually DM'd
How
you.
did it take you so long?
No, I DM'd you.
Are you going to tell me what a lie from the pits of hell? Vez.
I hope.
Veza. Maga Vez.
Instagram, if it's not there, just put it there.
Huh. And I'm looking at all the other interviews you've had. I'm like, how?
Okay, let me go look at my profile, not the podcast. No, bro, like it works to a certain extent when I DM people. Some do. No, but I understand, because now some people do. Hey. Oh no, I lied.
Oh, this guy. How fair to you never.
Okay. Wait. But nonetheless.
I even said to Mercedes, how has it taken him this long? She didn't approach you.
No, I'll tell you. Like I recently watched the interview at Zago, the industry chat. Shout out to Zaga, by the way. And I was like, shit, this guy has such an interesting story. So that's where you can learn the things that we didn't talk about here. You can find them over there. See, there's no need for me to check content from them. We've managed to pull off 1 hour and 4 minutes, and it was totally different to the one that you did with Uzak. So, and I was like, shit, I feel so bad that she hasn't been on the GNPS. And I'll tell you one thing, like we're nearing towards episode 100. So like from 90 to 100, like I wanted it to be like really, really special, impactful podcast, so to say. So when Ume said this, call me, I was like, oh shit, look at that. That's just lined up perfectly.
And she said, because you were very keen.
Yeah, because when she said, hi, Sky, I was like, say no more. Normally what happens is someone will suggest someone and I'll say, hey, Angmaz, you must send me the music. Send me the link to the music so I can go look and listen. Because the one thing that I don't like is bringing somebody that ngamazi. I haven't even listened. You know, because not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's just my personal preference.
Your preference.
Yeah. So when she said Skyewanda, I was like, oh damn, something special. That's nice.
Let's do it.
By the way, that's another nice song that
Thank
you're
you.
part of.
Thank you.
Beast.
Thank you.
But Skyewanda, I think that's enough. I don't want to keep you any longer. Anything you want to leave us with in closing, that you feel like, you know, I see we didn't touch upon, because this is a platform after all. So like, you know.
Nah, I think
you can rehash something that you've said already if you feel like you just want to rubber stamp it.
No, I think I'm glad. What I would like to say is ngiyabonga ukuthi kuze kwenzeke manje. And I'm glad that I finally was able to talk about my dad. I think more than everything ekhulunyiwe I'm right.
Yeah.
Right. Ngiyaqala nokusho ukuthi nje ngangimthanda ngakanani.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I think that's what I was here for.
Wow. For me, that was like I haven't had like moments on the podcast, you know, and like real life. And other than the conversation, it's just being alive. Like that was my first like real on camera moment. Like
no matter them.
No, it's not like that was like a personal moment, you know, that happened because of the conversation that we're having. And like I said, this is why I'm doing this. Like other than obviously then there's other things. There's the fact that here we don't have platforms, or platforms don't last, or platforms are they secluded to a certain or certain individuals, so to say. So yeah, other than that, it's just so that we can have moments where we can talk. Like not towards every interview you go, shit, they're gonna ask me, oh okay, what?
I think I knew it's not going to be a normal one, but that's what freaked me out. So it's okay, then what is it going to be? And not knowing will always just mess up with you a bit. But I think it was worth it. It was 100% worth it. I'm glad I came.
As I always say to all my guests, it's not the first time and it shouldn't be the last time. So like now you know how this thing goes. So here it's a platform to have conversation. So you can bring me any other conversation. In the middle of it, we'll throw in umsebenzi wakho.
Okay.
And so push.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm looking forward to the next time.
So even once the album is dropped, like if you feel like, actually, no, I want to chat. Highlight.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I appreciate you. Thanks for coming. And we're looking forward to that project dropping. The date is it
8 October.
Hey, shit, that's on my girlfriend's birthday.
Oh, nice. My manager's birthday as well.
My birthday is 2 days after that.
So Ninzinjan.
We don't celebrate it.
Hi, bo. Vacation straight. Weekend yonke. Khanja ngepete omunye kubuye ngepete omunye.
Asinamali.
Staycation.
Yeah, staycation.
So, but one needs to happen. Yes. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Good luck with the project. And I'm predicting Wuti. Even Kukulam, I see it topping the charts soon. And you said, what's the single that you're dropping?
Survive.
Is it just going to be 2 singles, then we get the full thing? Or is it another single? After?
No.
Okay. Niswele, from myself. Your social media handles?
It's Instagram, Skywandaful. SKYEWANDAFUL. And then on Twitter, it's Skywanda SA. Only because my other accounts, so I had to
In the story for another day.
Yeah, but manje Skyewanda SA asivali lapho nje.
Siyabonga. Thank you to Skyewanda. Thank you to all our returning subscribers. Siyabonga kuwandile behind the cameras holding us down. Siyabonga cool. Do the right thing, like, subscribe, share. Otherwise, it's been real. It's been good. Peace.